when I heard the news that Fear Factor was getting a revival on MTV, I screamed, yes! This was such a stalwart in my house as a little kid. And as a little kid, I watched too many weird shows in the context of me as a little child watching television. Fear Factor was one of them. I mean, come on. All of the stunts. And, of course, Joe Rogan. This is the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. I don't know the exact price of this, but I know it was less than $5. I picked up Fear Factor, the board game. I think I did a video haul about it on Instagram or on YouTube. I'll have to check it out. Fear Factor, the board game from Masterpieces in Tucson, Arizona, having fun one piece at a time. A family fun game for 2 to 6 players ages 7 and up. Roll the dice, face your fear, and win. Warning, no bugs, no dangerous stunts, no jumping, no swimming, no helicopters, just hours of safe fun for the entire family. But of course it's not fun if it doesn't have real images from the show, and this certainly does. In fact, there are many cards in the game that have real images and real challenges on the show. So this is an authentic Fear Factor board game. I think the whole family's gonna like it, especially if they were big fans of the show before. If you want to read up about the Fear Factor revival on MTV, hosted by Ludacris with a slightly revised format, there's a link in the description. It will take you to an article where you can read up about that. But for now, let's just show you the contents of this fabulous board game. If you're familiar with the concept of Fear Factor, 6 contestants from around the country compete in physically and mentally challenging stunts. If they're too afraid to complete a stunt, they're eliminated. If they fail a stunt, they're eliminated. But if they succeed, then they move on to the next stunt and are one step closer to the prize of $50,000. This is the meticulously designed game board. You will also see stunt and challenge cards with real images from the show. How gross is this game board? Seriously, the gross factor makes this more awesome. Let's get things started with directions for different spaces going all around the game board until you reach the $50,000 space. You have 3 spaces, actually 4, for where you can put your cards. The stunt cards right here, competition cards, challenger cards, and walk of shame cards. They're all in here. I divided them into halves so you can see much more easier. Almost all of them contain real images from the show. Fear is not a factor. You also have your dice scattered around the game board. And the spider speaker. That thing you have to speak to win the competition. There you die. And your game pieces, which are bugs. A gnat, a scorpion, cockroach, spider. What the heck is this contraption? I don't know. That. I'm not touching it. But anyway, it's Fear Factor. It's the same format, but in a more condensed version that everyone can play at home, and more family friendly. Now this has been rather used. See? I believe that's a little bit of mold, but other than that, it's in good condition. I mean, Fear Factor has been one of my all-time favorite childhood shows growing up. And for something like this, it would sound rather weird saying it. But I'm telling you, I love watching this show. Why don't we take a look at the back? The hit TV show is now a game you can play at home. A ton of cool Fear Factor stunt cards with real images from the show are included, along with 6 color-coded dice. Real loud, extreme physical actions, nauseatingly disgusting eating challenges, which were my favorite challenges on the show, and gross-out stunts. Roll the dice to match the correct color combination on the stunt card faster than your opponent. Smash the spider to win the round and move ahead. First fearless run to the finish line wins. The contents are the game board, bug playing pieces, 6 dice, the spider speaker, 118 stunt cards, 20 walk of shame cards, and 6 challenger cards. Once again, this is from Masterpieces Puzzle Company, Tucson, Arizona. I believe I got this for less than $5. Maybe $4.99, maybe $2.49. I'll have to look up and see. If fear is not a factor for you, then this would make a tremendous addition to your family game night rotation. And we could all use a little bit of help in that department. You see the happy family playing Fear Factor? All the gross out stunts are condensed into a smaller format that is equally as enjoyable as watching a TV show. I really don't want to say the same for actually competing in the challenges themselves, which, as Joe Rogan said, are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime. Thanks for watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Believe it or not, this is a redo video of one of the first videos I ever done on this channel. To see that, although I don't really think you really should, you can click that space bar over there and check it out. It's not my best work, but you know what? I do what I can over here.